In the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and the most compassionate. How are you guys? I hope you are feeling well. So let's begin to my subjects. Because in the previous lecture, I want to teach they have six different of infinitive. So let's to become to infinitive. What's the infinitive? They have to six different usages. Full infinitive, bare infinitive, spell infinitive, abridges infinitive, qualifying infinitive, compound infinitive. There are what in the six different infinitives. So let's begin to the first full infinitive. What the full infinitive they have to teach in already is a specific 12 problems. To believe the past form of the word like to go, to speak, to study, to complete, etc. Is called the full infinitive. Like we have to teach in also it is used like in other it is used like in other infinitive when additional idea are added to the statement. Important points to before best form of the verb in full infinitive in the short form. In order and it is called non-infinitive verb marker. It is now prepositions. Example, she liked to swim in the pool. What she likes to swim in the pool. वो नहाना पसंद करती है स्विमिंग में वो in push we call said walam be push समंदर पर उबो के और when sky we have like in case in home pools like हमारे घर में जो पानी का एक दरगाह जो होता है जिसमें हम पर जमा कराते हैं तो उसमें जब वो एक बंदा स्विमिंग कर रहे लंबा कर रहे तो उसको decide करते the first idea and they decide to complement all the job they have to and add another idea to the statement like in note in above the examples to swim and add to the complete and full infinitives. They are add to another idea into the statement. Note being it is a kind of not finite verb. Therefore, it is not related to any tense and subject. What we call that they have to some in some sense structures like in above some structures are like of infinitive. To plus best form of the word plus non-adverb preposition press max infinitive press. To wish the car is a big problem. Wish to wish the car is a big problem. To swim in the ocean can be dangerous. To drive fast is a rescue. In a single infinitive phrase plus singular verb, what they have to some different situations in the to watch, move is a bad habit. Plural infinitive phrase in singular plus verbs. To wish the dishes is your duty. What? To wish the dishes is your duty. ये आपकी जिम्मेदारी है कि आप बर्तनों को धोएंगे. What recursive in is a plural infinitives. Okay, guys. This जो हम एक को तो नहीं wash कर सकते हैं ना हम different बर्तनों को wash करते हैं. That's why we can but set in a plural infinitive. So usage of infinitive. It can be used in a following cases. Ask the subject of word. Two plus examples of in respective to respect in order in our major duty. Subject. Word subject. To respect in order, it's an batch of the sentence at the middle of the sentence. We have the scenes in like when I want to mark. It's a called subject. Okay, guys. Ask the object of verb. Examples. We want to finish the class. We to finish the class is called object. Okay, guys. Ask the object of preposition. Not it is the additional informations. We have to already have it got it. Not it is used to after two prepositions. Expect and but. What they have two different things. We have no chooses. But to study our lesson. To study our lesson in here is what it is object. Okay, guys. He could not do anything expect to cheat his parent. To cheat his parent, it call is what In the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and the most compassionate. How are you guys? I hope you are feeling well. So let's suppose starting to start in my structure. Let's begin. Verbs followed by pronoun plus an infinitive. You can be followed like in this words for verb and full infinitive pronouns of an infinitive. Okay, guys. Advice. She advised me to wait until tomorrow. Although she always allowed me to use her car. Ask I asked John to help us. Begged us to come. Cast her eyes cast her to fail. Challenged She challenged me to race her to the corner. Convinced I couldn't convince him to expected our help. There he derided me to the better that he had done. He encouraged me try to again. But I expect you to be on a time. Forbade you tell him. Force They forced him to tell the truth. Here she heard a boy to move the law. Why does instruct? But he instruct them to be careful. Invite Here invited the joint sons to come to his party. We needed chairs to help use figure, but the solution order the judge ordered me to pay fine. Permit He permitted the children to stay up late. I proposed it him to come for a visit. Remind She reminded me to lock the door. Our teacher requires us to be on a time. Our teacher requires us to be on a time. Teach My brother taught me to swim. Tell Tell the doctor the doctor told me to make these pills. Urgent here to apply for the job. Want I want to I want you to be happy. I warned you not to drive too fast. Okay, guys, these all false of results. So let's begin. We have to know we can be to start it word followed by both gerund and infinitive, a clear difference in meaning. They are remember, forget, regard, try, and stop. They are remember plus full infinitive and are not full infinitive, like full infinitive is not regardless about such. Infinitive, it's mean a one remember his her duty, job, responsibility, or to task. Example: the student remember to write their homework, but remember plus gerund, it's mean a one remembers what happened in the past. We remember fighting in our university. Forget Forgetful, an infinitive, it's mean one forget his or duty, job, responsibility, or task. The robber broke into the house because the children forget to lock the door. Forget plus children, it's mean one forget what happened in the past. I want to watch Three Idiots. I forget watch the movie. Regard plus full plus infinitive, it's mean a one inform in the someone of bad news. It's called we have to infinitive or regardless. Okay, guys. I regard tell you that you are fail the test. Regard regret regard plus current. It's mean a one feel said what happened in the past. I regard not listen to my father. advice. Okay, guys, try. Try plus infinitive. It's mean I won't struggle to do something. An average student tries to get first positions. It's mean an average students have to get a first position. It's a struggle for in this sentence of to do something. And try to plus children, it's mean a one contact of environment is the examples of the rooms. Like the room was hot. I thought opening the window. It's the contact of an experiment. Okay, guys? Like a stop and full infinitive mean that there are two actions. The first action stop for the sake of the second. I want the show a purpose. Like examples, while walking in a southern Neelam me. So she stopped to talk to me. Stop plus turn means that there is only one action that stops. When the teacher entered the class, all the students stopped talking. That's all. So we have to know that it's actions. So we can be to each thought into my next lecture. Be ready and have you done. Okay, guys. Best of wish. Start with the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and the most compassionate. How are you guys? I hope you are feeling well. Today we have to talk in past infinitive. So this began we have to teach past infinitive. It is the form of infinitive that always show that the action of infinitive took place in past. Is further divided into two forms: past active infinitive and past passive infinitive. Past active infinitive, it is the form of infinitive that is always introduced by two plus have two plus third. Like to have any thought, to have sung, to have given. Use We use past active infinitive whenever the action of infinitive was performed by the subject, or on a simple word we can say when the door of infinitive action was subject, we can use past active infinitive. Examples we have to look in: she enjoyed to have given the gift. It means she gave the gift spice which she enjoys in a present. Subject, and she performed the action of have given in a past. In above, the action of infinitive to have given was performed by the subject. Whenever we want to, she have doing activity in present, but she enjoy in the past. Like we have to past active infinitive. And to second past passive infinitive, it is performed like data which is also introduced by to plus have b plus b or pre. Like to have been taught, to have been sung, to have been given. Also have to ever remember use past passive infinitive whenever the action of infinitive was not performed by the subject. But someone else, in a simple word, we can say that with the door of infinitive action was someone else but not subject. We can use in a past passive infinitive in examples. We have to look at in examples a way to mark narrate. She enjoys to have been given the gifts by her husband. It's mean when her husband given her gifts in a past, but in which she enjoy in present. In above the example, the action of infinitive to have been given was not performed by the subject but her husband. It's also have you to remember they have ideals of the something in the past passive and past active. They always have to use in a third form of the word. Modal auxiliary verb they are called deductive verbs. They are used to show difference. No, sorry for that, guys. Now we have number third modal auxiliary verbs. What is modal auxiliary verb? They have to show possibility, responsibility, obligation, advisability, and permission. They can be to use in a modal auxiliary verb. Like of attitude of the speaker. They have to some difference by they can be might of the uses. So look definitions modal auxiliary verb. They are called defective verbs. They are used to show different feeling or attitude for speaker like ability. Possibility, responsibility, obligation, advisability, permission, etc. Not we always use past form where infinitive after every modal auxiliary verb. Can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, of, ought to. This are in a plus best form of the word. In the best form of the word, but to use we can be to use in this form of the first form. Okay, guys, of the word. In a negative, all model auxiliary verb we have to use not in a best form of the word plus first form of the word. They have to some remember like can. It's a first topic of a can. Can it is the following of where to show present ability of someone or something. Like we have to look. I can teach English. She can jump very high. It show in this sentence an ability for present sentence of something or someone. To show physical power of someone or something. Examples. I can pick up 100 kg. She can break the wall. And to show possibility in examples, and it is also show the physical power. But number third, we have to show possibility. I can come early. She can tag me from class. To make a polite request, it is number four. To make a polite request in examples, can I use your phone? Can I use your mobile? Can I ring water? That's a polite request. Okay, guys. And to give permissions, is have to some like we have to ask by the user of nesting. In examples, we can use my mobile. You can rank what? That's all to show present ability of something. That's a given a permission, but have some regions.